believe that the doop, christening, is the single most powerful symbol of grace.
Right, just wait a bit.
Even more than communion or anything else. Because the children cannot offer anything in return. They don't understand what's happening to them. They can't respond by saying, "I'm such a good boy." None of that can happen yet. And that for me is the thing that always touches me about a christening, a doop. It is God choosing us first, long before we can choose God. And it's God, literally a human hand that becomes the hand of God, and God reaching out in a moment and touching a child's life and saying, "I have called you by name, you are mine, and whatever you go through in life, I will be with you." And for me, there is nothing more powerful than that. And the scriptures that I just want to share with you, Isaiah 41, ek gaan dit gou in Afrikaans lees, maar sal ek 'n quick translation doen. Ek is die Here jou God. Ek vat jou hand en ek sê vir jou, moenie bang wees nie. Ek help jou. Moenie bang wees nie, al is jy niks meer as 'n wurm nie, al is jy klein. Ek help jou, sê die Here jou verlosser. En dis die belofte van die dood. God saying, "I am the Lord your God." In Isaiah 43, it says, "Your personal God." That is who I am, and I take your hand, I help you, even though you are tiny, not much more than a little worm in the bigger scheme of things. I will help you, because I am the Lord. I am God. Isaiah 43 is the beautiful piece where God says, "I was the one who shaped you in your mother's womb. I was with you when your cells divided and you became a human being." Then God already was with
Ryan?
you. And God says here, "I've called you, Dante, by name. You are mine. And if you have to go through waters, I will be with you. If you have to go through rivers, they will not wash you away and overwhelm you. If you go through fire, the flames will not consume you, because I am God and I am with you." Now here, that it's not a promise of an easy-going life where there's no challenges, no water, no flames, no rivers. It's the promise of a God that says, however bad it is, it will not overwhelm you. However difficult it might seem, I will help you through it. And that brings me to the last bit that I want to share with you, and that's the stuff of Romans 8, where Paul says, well, if God is for us, if all of that is true and God is for us, who then can actually be against us? What can be against us? Is there anything? And he lists a couple of things. He talks of persecution and anxiety and hunger and war and danger. And he says, none of that can ever separate us from God. None of it. We don't have to be scared of any of it. And therefore, in all of those things, in all things in life, in anything that he goes through, and that's what you must be role models for him, because you also carry God's touch on your lives, is to say we are more than conquerors in all things, no matter how difficult and how hard. We are more than conquerors. And nothing at all, not death or life, or angels, or things of the past, the present, or the future, or height, or depth, or anything else can ever separate us from the love of God that is there for us in Christ. Now all of that will be transformed into a single flesh. And in that flesh, without him understanding it, without him having to understand it, all of those promises are placed onto his life. And even if he never gets to a point where he acknowledges God in the same way, that protection and presence of God in his world will never go away. God will be with him in every breath, in every second of his life. So, bring the Dante, de Villiers Pelser, ek doop jou in die naam van die Vader en van die Seun en van die Heilige Gees. This is a human hand becoming the very hand of God. And upon your life rest all of those promises. You will not be alone for 1 second. Julle twee se taak is natuurlijk om seker te maak dat hy dit leer verstaan.